Hello, welcome. This is CDH here, and today I'm going to show you how to do the installation of Cloudera cluster by using Cloudera Manager. So I have three servers ready in AWS. So these are the three machines. I have created those machines in Amazon AWS, and whatever the prerequisites I have done already. Okay, so these are some of the prerequisites we need to do. So in etcrc.local file, add these lines, then etcctl.conf, then add this line, and disable the firewall, then AC Linux to disable, and okay, so this thing, whatever the verify the host name, everything is correct. Then install and turn on NTP services. Then we need to create a user on all the machines. So I have created HD user and set password, and so we need to create a SSH key or passwordless authentication between all the machines for that. So this key, private and public key, we need to create. Then public key we need to rename as authorized keys. Okay, so these authorized keys we need to copy to all the machines. So you can see that here. Okay, so this is the authorized key, which is nothing but this file copied to this or renamed to this one, and this authorized key I have copied across all the machines. So okay, so if I take the host name, so from master I would be able to log in to the all the machine, so without password. Okay, so that means all the prerequisites are done. Then we can start installing Cloudera Manager. So go to the link archive.cloudera manager cm5, and so we need to install a couple of files. So I'm going to do an installation by using the local or creating the local repository. So first thing, so I need to download. So go to the installer, then whatever the version you want. Okay, I'm okay with this 5.6, because if you want the latest version you can do that, but for some testing purpose, so I need to evaluate some of the features with 5.6. So I'm just copying that link, and from master machine where I'm going to install my Cloudera Manager, download that. So you can use wget command to download that. Okay, so the file is there, Cloudera Manager. Then we need to install, I mean we need to download this file, repo as tarball. Go to the corresponding version, 5.6. Okay, so and select the matching one which is matching with our operating system. So mine is CentOS 6, so I can use this one. Okay, so copy link location and start downloading that file. Okay, so it will take time based on your internet bandwidth. So in AWS I think you will get better performance as internet bandwidth is much higher. So we need to configure a local yum repository. So we need to check service httpd is there or not. Okay, so that service is not there, so we can install. Okay, okay, so that installation is done. So I need to turn on that services httpd on service httpd. Okay, so now what I need is I need these files to be copied into my http repository. Okay, so once http started, so it will start working. So you can use this public IP address and then http colon use that, so you will be getting a test page from, so that means your HTTP service is running fine. So I'm just going to use star setx vf, I mean uncompressing this file and copying to /var www html. Okay, okay, so I have copied this file. So now if you go to this directory /var www html, so you can see one more directory cm. So that is the Cloudera Manager directory, and whatever the files are here. Okay, so 5.6.0, so this is the repository. So we can use our yum to configure or use this repository. Okay, so what I'm using is, I'm go to my master machine, go to /etc yum.repos.d, and I'm going to create a new repository, Cloudera-manager .repo. Okay, so I'm using that name, Cloudera Manager, name equal to manager base URL equal to, so I need to choose this one, copy and paste it here. Then whatever the GPG file, okay, so you can use that. So GPG check equal to 1, GPG file equal to this one. Okay, but so this is the public IP I used, so you can use the public private IP address or private host name instead of that. Why? Because next restart, so this public IP may change, so I'm changing that to my private IP address. Okay, so here also I need to verify my ym clean all make cache. Sorry, repo list. Okay, so the Cloudera Manager is showing here. Okay, so that means my repo is working fine. So now I can go back to my directory and start installing Cloudera Manager. So I can use chmod +x, so Cloudera Manager seller. Okay, so here what I have done is, I just downloaded Cloudera Manager installer from here. Okay, so you can go to this directory archive.cloudera cm, then go to the installer and select appropriate version and download that using wget. So you will get a file like this. So this is the installer file. Then select a repo starbar. Okay, find out the appropriate version, so 5.8 or 5.6, whatever the version you need. Then based on your operating system, select the version, then download that, then configure local yum repository by using http. So okay, so that you have already seen. So now we can start installation using this file, so that I will be covering in my next video. Thanks for watching. So I have given execute permission to this file by using chmod +x, this file. Okay, then I'm starting the installation. ---- skip _ repo _ package equal to 1. So if I use this option, it will not use internet based repository, so it will use our own local repository. Okay, accept the license. Okay, so it started installing JDK. So we can check the progress. Okay, I'm just opening one more session. /var log Cloudera. See, you can see the files. Okay, so one is system check, then Cloudera 2. Now this 2 is going on. Okay, so you can see what is going on here. So it is trying to download and install some packages here. So Cloudera Manager server package. So whatever the completed things will be visible. So you can just see what happened to this. Nothing is there. So one is Oracle JDK installation, and second is the Cloudera Manager server installation. I think that is also done. So yes, so 1 2 3 4 now it's starting embedded DB. Okay, it will take some more time to finalize this installation, so we will wait. So now the installation is over. Okay, so it is saying, okay, use your browser, then HTTP, whatever the IP address 7180, and use admin as username and admin as password to continue the installation. So we'll say okay. So the installation is successful. So now we have completed the Cloudera Manager installation. Now we will open the Cloudera Manager and do the remaining installation. So after doing this installation, so it will take some time. Okay, so we'll get the master machine IP address and use that IP address 7180, but it may not you may not get Cloudera Manager window immediately, so you need to wait a few minutes, because in backend there may be some initialization is going on, so you need to wait a few more minutes to get this window. So so now we got the window. Okay, so 7180 is the port we used. Use the default admin. Okay, so login that. So here is the Cloudera Manager license agreement, so you can accept this agreement. Then so we have three options: Express edition, so Enterprise trial edition, and Enterprise version. So if you compare, so there are some feature which is more in Enterprise edition, but this is the licensed one, and this is trial version for 60 days. But otherwise, if you're okay with this, so you can click Express edition. So in Enterprise edition, so we have some more like our advanced feature, then navigator is available. So Enterprise edition, we have key trusty, which is used for encryption and support from the Cloudera. So okay, so you can choose any of this based on our requirement. So okay, I just chose this Enterprise trial, because I have a plan to do this navigator, Cloudera navigator. Okay, so then we need to choose whatever the host we have, so we'll get that host name. Okay, so this is the first host, I mean our master machine, and the second host, this is the second one. We'll go to the third one, and the fourth machine. Okay, so we will do search. Okay, so all are reachable and all are okay. So now continue. Okay, so press continue. So now we have option. Okay, so package based installation and parcel based. So package use M based installation. So all are Red Hat or whatever the based on your operating system packages. But the parcel is something like a file based. Again, the parcel we can configure all these options, but I'm just okay to get the packages from internet and whatever the version supporting version. So I choose 5.6. So all other are okay. So match release from Cloudera Manager server, not using a custom repository. Oh, sorry. So agent I am okay. I have already Cloudera Manager repo available. So I'll let me choose that from here /etc m.repository Cloudera Manager. This is the URL. Then GPG key file URL. Okay, continue. Okay, so which user we are using? I am using this HD user. So this user is having sudo with a passwordless sudo available, and whatever the authentication mechanism I can use private key. Okay, for that I need to log into my master HD user dot ssh, sorry, and here you can see the private key and public key I renamed to authorized keys. So this private key I can get that, so I'm just copying and saving it into my desktop. Okay, so okay, so the private key I copy to my machine. So private key, by using that private key I'm doing the authentication. Okay, desktop key, there is a file something like key. Okay, continue. Okay, because I don't have a passphrase. Okay, so it will try to do the installation of Cloudera Manager and JDK packages on all the nodes. Again, it will take some time. So it's all doing a yum based installation. So you can see the detail here. Okay, so cleaning everything and okay, so started JDK and other packages it started installing. Okay, so this is okay, completed. So all green. So details you can click here. What are the things it has completed? So there are a lot of packages it has installed. Then continue, and here is like so it is downloading the parcels and then distributing, unpacking, and activating. This is something like downloading, then moving into all the nodes, then uncompressing and doing appropriate linking. So again it will take time. Okay, so it has downloaded and distributed and activated the packages. So again it started host inspector. It will take some time. Okay, so completed that. So now we can select what are the services we want and do the cluster installation. So I'm using HDFS and yarn service and zookeeper. Continue, and whatever the host selection, so you can customize or okay, if you're okay with okay. So this is how you can customize the services. So where you want a name node and the secondary name node and see where you want a data node, and where you want this other services. Okay, so the zookeeper, you can select few nodes, and again we can configure based on our nodes, but here mine is completely a lab environment, so I'm okay with this setup. So continue. Again for this reports manager, or there are a lot of dependency with relational databases, because lot of components require a relational database. So you can either create a separate MySQL database, or you can use your default or custom database or default one. Okay, but the main thing is, if you are doing it in a production, it's always recommended to use a custom one, because this password and username will be same. So it's better to use a custom database. Then continue. So it will take some time to do this reviewing all these changes and finish the installation. So these are some of the configurations. So if required, so later we can change the block size and the location. All those details are here. Continue, because that parameters again we can configure later. So now the cluster setup has started. So it is started deploying this whatever the components we have selected. So we need to wait some time to finish this installation. So this is about the deploy client, then Cloudera Manager service, Zookeeper, HDFS, and yeah. So now this is done. Continue. Okay, so the cluster setup has done. Finish. Okay, so now we have completed the installation of this cluster. Okay, so on the home page you can see what are the services we have installed. So now our Cloudera Manager looks like this. Okay, so these are the services we have installed. So all looks fine, and host, whatever the host we have and whatever the roles we assigned, all these details are here. Yeah, that's it. So we have finished the installation of Cloudera cluster. Thanks for watching. Thank you.